Wow, all right. Very late to start the vlog, but it is what it is. I've been gone since Friday morning. It's now Super Bowl Sunday. It's about 5:30. I'm just getting back home. I apologize for the lack of content this weekend. Just been a busy weekend. I haven't filmed since last weekend, and from last weekend to this weekend, I think we've gained almost 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new, shout out to you. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the channel. This is Miley, my 1997 Volkswagen Jetta GLS has been swapped to a Vr6, and she sounds fantastic now. We're about to go, we're so far behind right now. So I'm about to go to Carlos' house right now. Carlos is the one I bought my Mark IV AFP Vr6 from. He has another one he just got, and he pulled the O2J shift link for me. I'm gonna grab that, then come back home, maybe go to Greg's house. I was hoping my chip would have showed up this week from Ian from Reflect Tuning, but I don't think it showed up. So if the chip's here, we'll do that as well today. If not, we'll just do some O2J teardown kind of stuff, because I need to get all new bushings for that before we put it in the car. Other than that, we're just gonna go cruise around. I drove the car to work Wednesday and Thursday last week, 2 days in a row. No issues, ran super great. This thing is so much fun to drive and like rip around. It's just, oh, I just love it. I'm just so glad it's running well now and everything's doing good so far. I don't want to jinx it, but everything right now has been doing pretty good. Also, another thing I noticed during this week, okay, so my exhaust used to sit up higher. It used to sit pretty much like right up here, like maybe like an inch or two, maybe less than an inch, to the rear lip here, and now it's kind of farther down. And all the time we pulled the engine out and the exhaust kind of hanging, I broke one of the brackets. Maybe, oh, you can see down here or not. See if you can see it or not. Where is it at? Can you see it? Not really, but it's like right there. The bracket's actually broken and it's hanging. So watch, if you, when I close the door over here, you can hear it rattle. Listen to this, ready? Hear that? Very obnoxious. Whenever I'm done in the car and I'm sitting, it rattles. So I need to get in there and get it welded or put a screw in it, but like, yeah, it's a bit annoying. I have a bit of car adjusting to do real quick, and then we'll get Miley out of the garage. Little bit of a slow start today, but the car's been sitting for 3 days, so I guess it's fine. Bushy purr's nice. I can't wait to get my chip for the car. I got it from Reflect Tuning. I got the two-step file, the cam file, and the 7500 RPM file as well. It should really make this car sound and perform so much better. I can't wait. All right, let's go get us some new parts. Also, I haven't fixed that yet. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. I know it bugs a lot of you guys, but you'll be all right. Eventually I'll get to it. Maybe since my chip didn't show up, we'll grab my O2J stuff, and when I come home, I'll fix the flashing lights. I know it just bugs a lot of people. It keeps flashing and flashing. It doesn't really bother me. It's kind of funny that it bugs so many people, but maybe we'll fix this tonight. We'll see. Let's get these windows down so we can hear all of the Vr6's glory. Also, manual crank life for the win, because if you have a Mark III, you know the electric window motors always go out, so crank windows are the way to go. Let's see if we can get reverse first try. I've been getting pretty good at it. Oh, look at us go. Look at that. First try. First try. We've got our E-codes on. We've got all the windows down for all the exhaust noise. She's purring nicely. Oh yeah. We are ready to rock. I really need to get a GoPro that I can hook up to the back of the car so we can get some really good exhaust sounds. Not to say that I didn't love this car when it was still a 2-liter, because I did, but like that sound and how this car just like, it's quick, it's fun, it sounds great. Like, I wouldn't go back. I would never go back to 2.0. Granted, it's so reliable and I loved it. It is like great, but like the Vr6 sound is absolutely amazing. We had some roadblocks to get here, but like it's so much fun. I absolutely love this thing now. It's amazing. Keep getting in my way, trying to go fast. Alright, so I have no clue what happened to my mic, but it just stopped working for whatever reason. Either way, got my O2J stuff. He kind of misunderstood what I wanted originally. I got the box, the linkage, and all the connector pieces, but I'm missing the tower still. So we have a tower. I still need an O2J tower, but it is what it is. He discounted the price a little bit, so we're all good. I had revved the car earlier, set off the Audi alarm right here, and it was hilarious, and it was super funny, and I don't know why my mic wasn't recording, but it's what it is. And I had the camera set up over here and recording me driving, and then still no sound. I don't know what happened, but it is what it is, I guess. We're gonna head back to the house now, I think, and we'll do some O2J stuff. Also, I had mentioned earlier when the camera wasn't working, Carlos has another AFP 12L Vr6, fully running motor. I think the same price I bought mine for. I think he's selling it for like 500 bucks with all the accessories on it. No trans, no ECU, none of that kind of stuff, so you will need all that stuff. But the motor itself is good. Same block and head as mine, so if you want to do an AFP block and head with all the Mark III stuff attached to it, he's got one for sale in Central Florida. Hit him up. All right, we're gonna try this again. Hopefully this time my mic continues to work and doesn't screw me over, because that really sucked. All right, we got our O2J stuff. Had to get some, uh-oh. I set his alarm off again. We're gonna get some gas real quick, and then we will head back home. Later, man. As I was saying earlier, that you guys couldn't hear, you can definitely feel the weight difference now in this car from the 2.0 to the VR6. It's much heavier in the front side, but with the air ride suspension I have in the car, it rides so smooth and so nice, and it's really not a big difference. You can feel the weight in braking for sure, so I do want to do bigger brakes in the car later on. But in terms of like how it drives, how it feels, it's still super smooth and it cruises really nice. I really, really enjoy it. It makes it sounds. Just passed by a bunch of Honda boys looking at me. Hit it with the air a little bit. Love the supercharger boost in this car, but I really enjoy it as just like an all-motor Vr6. Like, it sounds great, but it'll also be fun to go whoop, 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 and rip it into some boost. But we'll get there one day. We'll get there one day. So we can get a little pull here with no traffic. Flies. Man, this car is so much fun. So much fun. This car is quick at like mid-range RPM, but once you get to like 3,500 or so, it really picks up and it moves. Is there a problem? What's the problem?
You. There was a metal piece that just came off.
What's the problem?
Car. There was a metal piece that just came off.
What are you gonna report?
Excuse me?
What are you gonna report?
The careless driving that you just did.
What careless driving?
Me off.
Where? I was behind you. How to cut you off from behind you? How can I cut you off behind you?
In between the lanes.
When?
Are you serious?
Do you have any proof? When?
Do I have any proof?
When? I was trying to pass you. Sped up. Bye. Bye.
Wow. Okay. No problem.
All right. Bye.
Ridiculous.
All right. Bye. Your number, thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye. You thought. Okay, so to explain what just happened, I'm cruising down this street right here. The speed limit on this road is like 45, 50, and the car in the left lane is doing like 30, going super slow. She was in the right lane on the right side of me, and she kept slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up. Not enough room for me to get over and pass the car in front of me, and I couldn't get over because she kept going fast, and so I was like, what are you doing? So I let off the gas, get behind her. She finally gets enough room to pass the car on the left side in front of me. Oh, I'm behind her now. And there's enough of a gap, and so I put it in third gear, and I go left around her and go back right. I'm going to the gas station, but I'm here now. Apparently that made her really, really angry, and she pulled in here, but she got right behind me. I was like, yo, if you want to get whooped, I couldn't tell if it was a guy or a girl, but like they got right behind me, so I stopped the car over there, pulled my belt off, and then I pulled in here, and she got next to me. I'm like, yo, what's your problem? And she's like, I'm gonna report you for reckless driving. You cut me off. First of all, I'm behind you. How in the world did I cut you off when I passed you and I got over way in front of you? Like, I ripped it. I was probably, I would say, 8 or 9 car lengths ahead of her before I got back over into the right lane, so there's no way I cut her off. And I guess I ran over a piece of metal or something fell off, or I didn't think anything fell off my car, but I think it hit like a hanger or something like that, and it kind of flew onto my car. But that's not my problem. If she's gonna report me for reckless driving, get out of here. Today, drivers are just so bad, and I don't mean to be that guy to pull out a camera in someone's face, but I wasn't sure who it was behind me, and she whipped in here pretty quick. So I was like, all right, well, if you're gonna do something stupid, I'm gonna have it on camera just in case. So we're here. I need gas. People want to be really, really dumb tonight. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some fresh race car fuels from Riley. This car is so disgusting. Like, there's bird poop on this side from driving to work. The windows are like absolutely disgusting. The whole car is just filthy. But it's okay. She runs good and she rips, so we're just having fun. Right here, just cruising. It's actually starting to sprinkle just a little bit, so I went to O'Reilly's and grabbed some of this stuff, some anti-fog. Works really good. I haven't had a chance to fix my AC yet, and I cannot have these windows fogging me anymore because, like, you saw it last time. It was so bad. I can't see anything. Wipers do nothing. So until my AC is fixed, this will save us for, like, definitely save us. I just saw Honda pull out. Oh, we got a loud exhaust. We're gonna chase this Honda down. Come here, boy. We'll see if our Honda friend wants to play at all. I might get whooped. You never know with the Hondas around here, but we'll have some fun. I don't think he wants to play. I can't tell that's turbo whistle. It might be. I don't know. I don't think he wants to play though. I thought he might. I honestly think it's boosted, but I can't tell. All right, well, the Honda turned off. I caught up to him. I gave him some revs. I thought he might have been about it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure his car was boosted, and I probably would have got smacked by a little boosted Honda, but it would have been fun just to play around. But he bailed out, so until next time. I have to say, I'm extremely proud of how well this car is running. No overheating problems. The clutch works great. Everything is doing its job as it's supposed to. I'm really, really proud of this car. It runs super great. I mean, I've been beating on the car a little bit. Not crazy, but I've been ripping it around. I mean, it takes it, and this thing's awesome. I love this motor. It sounds great. The torque's awesome. I mean, it's just such a fun thing to do. I love it. If you ever want to go from 2.0 to Vr6, I highly suggest it. One of the biggest things, though, people ask me if I was swapping your car. If you have a full donor car, it makes this process much easier, because I ran into a lot of like little pieces here and there that I was missing. But if you have a full donor car and a machine shop that does your engine properly, this honestly is super, super easy to do. I also got in touch with a guy that Jerome knows. I think he's in like Deltona area. He does like all the custom manifolds, that kind of stuff. So he's gonna take my 2.8 extra manifold over there, turn it into a 2.9 clone, and also polish the inside runners, and then take my Mark IV AFP exhaust manifolds, polish inside of those, and gasket match them. And then I probably should just take my lower intake manifold as well, get that gasket matched and pour it and polish on the inside. And then this thing will be making a bit more power. Nothing crazy, but it helps with airflow. So 2.9 manifold, polish internals, polish lower manifold, and then these AFP exhaust manifolds here will get gasket matched and polished as well. So it'll be a nice little setup. All that plus my new chip. This thing should be being super healthy and just running awesome. I mean, it already runs amazing, but more power couldn't hurt. So on to our fun goodies of today. This is now my O2J Mark IV linkage setup. Carlos and I had a bit of a miscommunication. I had said that I also wanted the O2J shift tower, and he thought that I just meant those pieces there. So we actually sold the tower of the transmission. So now I'm in need of an O2J tower to replace the O2A tower here. But it's all good. I still have some time before this goes in the car, because I still have to rebuild all of that and then get the Diesel Geek short shift kit for that side. But this is a good step. Now, there's two options to do. I can drill some holes for this one. I can drill 2 holes in the front and get longer bolts in the back to make the O2J work in the Mark III. And Tyler Krieger's done it on 2 different cars, so it does work. It's not that hard to do. Or I can buy the Polo box, which is a direct fit into the Mark III tunnel down there. So either way, the Polo box is more money. Looks really cool, but it's more money. This is a more straightforward, it's just I already have it. So I need the O2J tower, Diesel Geek short shift kit, and then I need to rebuild this. It doesn't really feel bad, but while it's out, there's no reason to put it back in with any slop. So we're gonna build all of this, and there's some pin on the bottom as well. People say you can weld shut so it can't fall out. Cause I really don't want it. And this one's way worse. Like in the Mark III one, the O2A, you can kind of reach down, which is why I was able to zip tie mine, but like there's no room. If something breaks on the bottom of this thing, aside from pulling it out of the car, there's no way to fix anything. So we're gonna rebuild this and make it bulletproof before it goes back in the car. So I would say by air to water, which is exactly 2 weeks from today, February 17th at Napleton Volkswagen Orlando, make sure you come out, all the Mark III shoulders there. But by air to water, this car should be chipped and have my full O2J shift linkage setup going in. Because right now, it drives well. Second gear is still kind of tight in and out, and reverse is still a pain to find. I can find it every now and then, but it's like, it's not how you want it. You want to be able to push it down right into each gear every single time. You don't want to like fight with it. So this one works. It's enough to drive the car, but it's definitely not ideal. So all the O2J stuff in and my chip will be done all by air to water. I don't think I'll have the manifolds and stuff like that stuff done by then, but possibly. Either way, don't forget, be there every single day. Sorry for the lack of content this weekend. I was just very, very busy, but we had some fun today. Don't forget, be there every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.